Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Trek on the Tube Live. It's good. Need light? Yeah. Let me close the door. If I gotta reach. There we go. Alright, that's better. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Can you hear me? Can you see me? 4 people? 7 people? Alright. People coming in. I'm excited. I've never been to a Comic-Con before. Well, I've been to the Montreal Comic-Con before. I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con before. And does this count? It kind of counts. Everyone gets a free entry at this San Diego Comic-Con. All right, for those that are already here, there is a link in the description of this video to go and check out the panel. For the moment, it's going to link you to a video that is private or unavailable. And that's because the panel starts in about 9 minutes now. Hopefully they're not late. And so the panel is going to run for an hour. I don't know how they're setting this up. They're probably going to, well, they're going to talk about Lower Decks. They're going to talk about Picard, and they're going to talk about Discovery. I forgot that one there. Maybe they'll announce something special like a Deep Space Nine remaster. No, I don't think so. But yeah, that's how it's going to work. Look, I don't know if this is going to work, but I wanted to experience this with at least some of you. I know that not everyone can join at these strange times and these strange hours with this strange schedule, but I think it would be fun if a few of us could kind of comment live on what's going on. We've got Santi, as usual. Live long and prosper. How you doing? You're here on every live stream. I love it. It's fantastic. Reliable. Trekker Prize, Gary, how you doing? Fathery, Tex Trek, how you doing? Howdy, howdy. Maybe they'll tell us when Strange New Worlds shooting starts. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know when Strange New Worlds is going to start. All right, well, while we get set up, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining. Please share this video so that we can get more people involved. It would be fun to have like these big conversations going, and these big reactions to what's going on live. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, though I kind of feel like you are subscribed if you're getting this notification. And you can always support the channel on Patreon, as usual. Justin, I hope I get to hear about the 3D, the new 3D Star Trek animated series coming to Nickelodeon. Yes, I would like that. I would like them to take a few minutes, out of the panel schedule to kind of talk about Nick Trek, maybe the Prodigy, what they're going to call it. I'd like them to talk about that. That's the animated show that's going to be aimed for kids. So. They just showed it, Star Trek Prodigy. Check Twitter. Oh my god, they're doing announcements live. This is Santi. Thank you. What's going on? I need to check Twitter, apparently. Nickelodeon, Star Trek Prodigy. Here it is, people. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Breaking news. Wow. So they're going to talk about that. They're absolutely going to talk about that for sure. I'll give Nick the retweet. I'll give Kit Wolski the retweet. Star Trek Prodigy, Nickelodeon. There you go. So what does everyone think about that? Gotta go, but wanted to say hi. Enjoy the day. See you, Tex Trek. And the logo. This is the show. This is the show that's going to appeal to a younger generation. It's the show that's made for kids. It's the show that's trying to get people interested, and it's helmed by the two guys that are behind the Lego Ninjago series. So I don't know if you guys have seen that. I've seen all of the Lego movies at this point, and I think Lego Ninjago, the movie, gets a lot more hate than what it deserves. I don't know about the show. I know there was a big controversy because the movie Lego Ninjago, the movie they didn't take the same actors as the show had, and it's like a team thing in the show, and I know that the movie concentrated on only one of those characters, which was disappointing. And I think most of the disappointment from the movie came from the fact that fans of the show weren't too happy with the movie. But I think the movie, I mean, it's not worse than any other Lego movies. Troll Hunters, is it? What's up, Irish Trekkie? Damien, how you doing? Only in for a flying visit. That's it. This is great. I love you guys. I love everyone so much. All of these other, all of my YouTube peeps and all of my Twitter peeps, they don't have time to watch me ramble on for an hour, but they like to come in and say hi. I like to do the same things on you guys' videos and live streams. It's fine. It's cool. I love you guys. We'll be recording that Trek chat sometime soon. Don't worry about it. And we'll have plenty more to talk about. We're going to talk about animation. We'll have plenty more to talk about once Lower Decks is out even. So we can maybe even wait until Lower Decks is over. That's fine. It's fine with me. Star Trek Prodigy. Okay, so we're going to have announcements about that. That's cool. Ketworski says, check out our first look. The new animated show logo. This is going to be the show for younger generation. Yep, that's it. To get into the Star Trek universe. Looking forward to seeing what this show's about. Yeah. I wonder if this is going to be the Starfleet Academy show. Like, I wonder if they kind of scrapped the live-action Starfleet Academy show, and they're going to do that here. Like, to appeal to, like, a younger audience, you have, like, younger kids, or maybe just a school. Maybe just a regular old school. Like, a school in the Star Trek universe. That would be fun. Not Starfleet. You know, just a Federation world with a school in it. How do I watch the stream? Okay, so what you guys need to do to watch the actual Comic-Con stream is you need to click on the link. There's a link to the stream in the description of my video here. There's plenty of other places that will tell you how to do it. If you go to StarTrek.com, if you go to ComicCon.com, if you go to, I don't know, there's like plenty other places that will tell you. Trek Central, the Trek movie, Trek Core, everyone will tell you. But there's a link. I put the link in the description of my video here. You can go click on that. And for the moment, it says video unavailable. But the video will be available shortly, probably in 2 minutes. If you do log in, if you actually sign in and create an account on Comic-Con, you can log in via the Comic-Con thing, and I think you can leave live comments on Comic-Con. I don't know if they're taking questions, but maybe you can do it that way. So, yeah. Hit subscribe to this channel and then click the link in the description of this video. That's it. That's it. Full disclosure, you don't need to subscribe to me to be able to watch the Comic-Con link, but hey, if you want to subscribe, then thank you. That's great. I think it's a bunch of teens and they find a starship or something like that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but okay. A bunch of teens that find a starship. Don't we already have an episode like that? Oh, I'll tell you big news. Don't worry about it. But the video won't be private as soon as the the video is private for now. But as soon as the panel begins, we'll all be able to watch along. I'm supposing that's how it's supposed to be. So you guys can, I suppose, listen to me ramble on and watch the stream, or just cut the stream, or cut me, whatever. There's an episode. I think it's in TNG, where there's like a bunch of essentially junior grade officers or lower decks officers, or is it a bunch of ensigns in training or something? It was Deep Space Nine with the Defiant class ship. That's it. So it's not TNG. Doug, you're right. It is a bunch of like very low ranking guys. A bunch of low ranking. Yeah, the video is private for the moment. The video is private. It will not be private. I don't know when. In a minute, probably. Yeah. So we've already had that kind of plot. I don't know. We'll see. Star Trek Prodigy. Red Squadron. Red Squadron cadets find themselves lacking a captain of some sort or any kind of commanding officer, and so the most experienced of the Red Squadron takes command, and it's kind of like a situation where like the whole episode these guys are kind of, I mean, they're not the best, but they're doing the best they can, and I guess they're young, so they're kind of cocky and they think they know best even though they don't. The panel is live, people. Oh goodness. And the sound is coming out of my bloody headphones. Okay, good. I'll fix that. Okay, so you can all click the link in the description of my video. I have the link in the description. You can click it, and there's a Dominic Patton dude, moderator, talking right now. Hello. So it's not live, it's pre-recorded. It already says 1 hour 20, which means we could skip the panel. I thought it was live. That's not fun. That's not fun. You could skip to the end. I'm not going to do that. You guys do what you want. I'm just going to watch through it. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I'm just going to watch through it, react as it comes along, because I won't be doing any videos. So we got Alex Kurtzman talking right now. He's in his kitchen. Oh, all the websites are just going to skip. I guess you can't really. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Robbie. Ten stories. Okay. God damn, the edits are rough, eh? Hot damn. Heather Caden talking about Prodigy. Okay. Okay. All right, so we got the logo Star Trek Prodigy with a little bit of an animation. Okay, this is what interests me. They're gonna do a Q&A with Star Trek Picard cast members and Star Trek Discovery cast members. I really don't care, but they're doing a Star Trek Lower Decks Q&A. Apparently, they're doing a full table read for like the season 2 finale for Discovery, which I don't really see why they're doing that. It's kind of a strange thing. I feel like they kind of had nothing to announce or something. It's very strange. That's it, Star Trek Prodigy. That's all we get. We get like a logo, Star Trek Prodigy. It's a show for kids. We knew this, but we didn't know it was officially called Prodigy. That's very true. I'm sorry, Dominic, you're speaking. Yeah. I don't know. So Heather Caden's, if you guys aren't following along the video, Heather Caden's talking about how Star Trek is. I don't know. I feel like this modern Star Trek era aren't doing as good a job as other Star Trek eras did in what she was talking about in like the vision of the future, like the encompassing vision of the future. Where, I don't know. What I don't like is the contrast that these new teams are doing. Yes, I did finally cut them up of my Nisty. It's gone. It's gone. You can't watch the video? Should be able to just click the link and it should come up. Okay, so Kurtzman and Heather Caden, they're talking about how, you know, Star Trek is a positive franchise and they're happy to create like a positive franchise, a positive outlook. I think that they have too much contrast going on in their shows nowadays. It's just too much negativity in contrast to try to make the characters look good instead of just making things positive, right? Wait, Kurtzman was fired. That's right, he was fired. All right, here we go. Show Paradise. Oh my goodness. So how long does this last? See, now I'm puzzled. What do you guys think? Should I sit through this goddamn Discovery table read, or should we skip it? Hi, Saniqua. She always looks so happy. She's always so joyous. Skip to the lower deck stuff, says Boat Rick. Yeah, I kind of feel like that. I mean, this is important. Cynic Martin Green's sharing a message here about the NAACP, Legal Defense and Educational Fund. There might be something interesting about Discovery at the end, some news. Yeah, I guess we can just sit through this and listen to this. It's just like a table read. I don't know about this. I don't know why they did that. It's very strange. Yes, Black lives do matter. And when people say Black lives matter, it doesn't mean other lives do not matter. It just means Black lives also matter. By the way. Oh my God, so many of them. Michelle Yeoh, Doug Jones, my boy Mount. Maybe the table read is to hype season 3 of Discovery because of the release delay. Yeah, I still think they're not going to be able to put this show out like this season out in 2020. Well, I don't think it's a good move. I think they should just wait till January 2021 to put it out. Mary Wiseman just woke up. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Patrick Kwok-Chun, Sarah Mitch. To me, we just need to give Discovery a chance, given how much better season 2 was. I'm not watching the table read, but I want to see how them being in 31st century. So let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm probably gonna skip this damn table read here. I got no. I don't know. I got no interest in this. I mean, unless you guys absolutely want me to watch the table read and comment along with it, but it's not news. It's not interviews. It's just people reading the script. So yeah, I'm gonna skip through this. I'm really disappointed this isn't a live event. I guess it was too complicated to have people don't bore yourself with the table read. I say move on. Yeah. All right. So where am I going? I'm gonna try and move on to like the table read ends here. My eyes are terrible, so I gotta enhance to where I gotta be. Wait a minute. That's still a table read. That is still. Oh my god, that is take forever. Oh, they got like behind the scenes kind of artwork here with epic music, but it's just a drawing. All right. Oh my god, the table read lasts like a minute. No, it lasts for like an hour. Sorry. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so all right, so I've skipped to about I've skipped to about 28 minutes and 40 seconds. If you guys are interested. I gasped when I saw the logo of Star Trek Prodigy. Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool logo. I like it. I do like it. I don't think you can get a Star Trek Universe poster as of now. You'd probably have to print that yourself. I don't know if they're actually selling merch with that logo yet. I like it too. Wife on the Tube doesn't like the Universe logo, the one that they just did. I like it. Yes, Wilson Cruz is correct. Hmm. So they talk about this puzzle like Anthony Rapp, Wilson Cruz, and I suppose all of the other cast members and the crew as well. Everyone's going to talk about how positive Star Trek is and how the universe is inspirational in such an optimistic way. I really hope they don't make it too terrible in season 3. We've been a Trekkie since 1967. That's pretty damn cool, eh? Yeah. So Mary Chief for dropping the infinite diversity in infinite combinations thing. Yeah. I love how they put Discovery up first. I mean, I feel like even them over at CBS kind of know that Star Trek Discovery is not the big thing. People aren't too interested in it because they have season 3 coming. This thing should be hyped, but I don't feel like people are very hyped for this. Have you been watching Triangulum Studios on the background of the series episodes and the truth? No, I don't watch Triangulum Studios videos. He's very nice. He's we've got some weird interactions on the Twitters, him and me. And he's very nice. I just don't have time to watch it. It's not against him specifically. I just don't have time to watch everyone's videos. on the internet. I'm subscribed to, I think, over like 50 Star Trek related YouTube channels at this point, because I try to support everyone and see what everyone's doing, but I just can't follow everyone's content, so I stick to my little comfort zone, I suppose. I have no problem with Star Trek Discovery Season 3 showing us a kind of destroyed or a a broken, how should I put this, a broken federation, a separated federation. I have no problem with that. I just think that, I don't know. I would really like it if, and I think Strange New Worlds is going to do this. I just want to show where it's like, this is the future and it's great, and we have great people doing great things in a great future, and it's all positive and it's happy. And sometimes we have conflicts, but it's because these other species are strange, or these other species are doing this or what have you. But like human side or Federation side, and that's kind of how I felt with the Next Generation. It's kind of comforting in that way. And I saw a comment even about Voyager recently. Someone talked about how Voyager, like, because I've always wanted Voyager to be completely destroyed by the time it got home and what have you, like make it turn into a Frankenstein ship. But someone commented on the fact, and I forget who it was, but someone commented on the fact that it's actually interesting that the ship stayed pristine, because it meant that you can, like, now that you rewatch the show, it gives you that kind of comfort that TNG gave you. Because if the ship was just getting more and more wrecked and what have you, it would become hell. By the end of the show, you'd be just, I suppose, exhausted at watching this thing break down all the time. So yeah. Doug Dennis, you met Roddenberry and almost all of the original crew, and you don't use Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, I don't have Instagram, but I use the Twitter. You met Gene Roddenberry and all of the original crew. That's really cool. I haven't had the opportunity to meet any of the original cast, and sadly, I think that if I do meet someone, it'll probably be George Takei at this point, or William Shatner, because Nichelle Nichols isn't doing anything. Text Trek, you're back. Hello, Fathery, you're back. Well, I'll tell you what. The news is it's not a live panel. The news is it's an uploaded video that's an hour and 20 minutes that anyone can go and watch and skip to the end. So I've done a bit of skipping myself. I haven't skipped to the end per se, but what I've done is I've skipped over an entire table read of Act 1 of the Star Trek Discovery Season 2 finale, which I just can't sit through that. I wouldn't even do that for a show that I enjoy. Maybe I don't know, like The Expanse, or maybe a comedy show. If it were like a comedy show, then I could maybe sit through a table read, because they would make jokes and maybe improvise new ones. But yeah. So at this point, I'm at 35 minutes and 50 seconds. Will there be more Kelpians? So Doug Jones says that Saru's had to leave his sister twice. He left it once, and now he's left it a second time in the end of season 2. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of illogical and magical, SC, but that's every TV show and every fictional universe has its kind of flaws, but sometimes those flaws are kind of ingrained in what the fictional universe is. Sometimes that what makes that universe what it is. If it's just a universe full of bounty hunters, then why don't we all watch Star Wars instead? Like it or not, Discovery is what spearheaded the Star Trek universe. Oh yeah, I will never take that away from Discovery. I will never take that away from Discovery. Discovery brought Star Trek back to TV. It got, I suppose, Kurtzman to where he is. And Discovery is. I just think Discovery's done its job at this point. I will not take away from the fact that Discovery did its job very well. It gave us Picard. It gave us Lower Decks. It gave us the short treks and all of that. It's just that Discovery serves no longer any function. Okay. So Saru says Kelpians will have. He hopes that Kelpians will have a place in the table, in the Federation table. I don't know if that means that we will see Kelpians in season 3. No, this is interesting. Emperor Georgia. They talk about Emperor Georgia like she's just any other character. She's absolutely not. She's not a character that you're supposed to get behind or enjoy, right? Like she's a terrible, terrible, horrible person. She would eat Saru. She'd probably eat everyone else on the crew anyway. All right. The Empress would eat Sarah's ganglia. Yeah, she would. But she would eat Tilly's hand or arm if she had to. I'm pretty sure. You hope Discovery continues the black sheep of the franchise and takes the most risks. I don't think Discovery took any risks, to be frank. To be quite frank, in the modern era of television and in the way television is made nowadays, Discovery is just so bland. It's so like everything else. It takes no risks, none. I think that Lower Decks is the risky show here. Most people don't even consider animation canon. I wonder what they're gonna do with Emperor Georgiou, because they're supposed to do the Section 31 show, but Emperor Georgiou, I don't know. Is she gonna go back to the Mirror Universe? Is she gonna go back in time? Are they going to do the Section 31 show in the future? Is that what they're gonna do? Are they gonna set the Section 31 show in the future? Like she spearheads this new Section 31 in the future. Maybe that could be interesting. Yeah, the problem is with Enterprise is it got good too late. That's the big problem with Enterprise. Enterprise got good too late. Like, I mean, I have no quarrel, I suppose, with Enterprise seasons 1 and 2. I just think they're quite generic and quite bland. They take existing ideas from all of the Berman era. Basically, they take ideas from TNG, DS9, and Voyager and remix them a bit. But they don't bring anything new to the mix, only in very rare occasions. So that's like season 1 and 2, and it doesn't feel very Star Trek. Just like generally speaking, it doesn't feel that Star Trek, which I suppose is okay because it's set closer to us than it is closer to like the other Star Trek that we've ever had. So it's got that, I suppose, going for it. Season 3 has some very interesting episodes and has like some great character development for Archer himself. I personally don't like the Temporal War plot and the overarching Xindi plot and the sphere builders and all of that. I don't like that. So that's where I think it kind of fell off. And then Enterprise season 4. See, I would have preferred 3 seasons of Enterprise where they were like we didn't meet any, like, no Klingons, no Ferengi, no Romulans, just maybe Vulcans, and they're just searching. They're just out there, traveling at warp bloody slow as hell, finding these strange planets, strange environments. And I would have rather had a show that kind of shows us how all of these rules, like the first contact, and how all of these, I don't know, all of the security protocols and procedures came about. Like, oh, you beam to a planet, but you can't just beam down on it. It turns out that if you do that, maybe you'll disrupt whatever life form that's living in the mud that you hadn't detected with the scanners. And so I would have seen a show about that. I'm still watching the reading. It's too long. Yeah, no, it's dreadful. So I'm at 42 minutes 40 seconds now. Ethan Pick's talking about Spock. I'm gonna be honest here. These guys, I'm listening to these guys, but I'm listening to everyone. They're not saying anything of interest. But this isn't hate. This is really because they can't spoil anything for season 3. So it's kind of like a Q&A. But I suppose they're just giving like their personal feelings about how it was to be on the show and how they connect to their own characters. So if you're a fan of Discovery, go ahead, watch that. You'll probably enjoy what they have to say. They're not going to reveal anything for season 3, not anything big anyway. Ethan Peck is greatest Spock in your opinion. I want to see him as Spock. I have no problem with bearded Spock. And I think that he did a good job as bearded Spock. I just, for the moment, my mind has trouble reconciling the bearded Spock with the Spock, like with Nimoy Spock from the original series. So I want to see Pick be the Nimoy Spock, so that my mind can like better connect them together and really see that transition. Because I love seeing the bearded Spock and how he was before, and rewatching, doing my original series reviews at the moment, I really see that Spock is very much more connected to his emotions than I've ever really realized. So as a kid, he was always a kind of straight faced, and but now I realize that he's more nuanced. Triangulum, how you doing? Hey, yo, boy, yo. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'll drop an F-bomb for you. No, I can't. I said light profanity in the so I'll drop a shit. You happy? We were talking about you. We were just talking about people were asking if I watch your videos, and I said I apologize, but no, I don't watch your videos. I don't have time to watch all of the videos from everyone. It's too much people. But I talked about how we have some interesting interactions on the Twitters. Okay. This Dominic guy, he's hype. Oh yes. Okay, here we go. 45 minutes and 20 seconds. Mike McMahon's gonna pop up on the screen. There he is. Lower decks. All right, talk to me, Mike. I can't wait to have you on Trick Chat one day. Oh yes. It is clearly in the TNG era. Nemesis. Yes. Okay. Hello from Brazil. Hi. How you doing? If you're just joining us, I've skipped a part of it, so I'm currently at 46:15 of the live stream. Link in the description. Mike McMahon is see, Mike McMahon says all the good things. He says all the right things. They want to do comedy, but they're trying to stick to the ethical and sci-fi concepts. Okay, so we get a clip. We get a clip from Star Trek. I'm gonna lower decks. Yes! First look. Douglas Station. Okay. Oh my god, it feels like TNG. Oh, look at him. I mean, you gotta do second contact. You gotta do it. The animation is fluid. It's good. What is she drinking? Romulan whiskey? What the fuck is this a bat lift? You got it from an old guy from an eye patch? You got the bat lid from Martok? What is she talking about, Wolf? Oh my god, she cut his leg. I love the show. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you. The link I have is blocked? Really? Is it? That sucks. Wait a minute. Is it really? Why? Okay, wait a minute. Let me just try and access the... No, I think the panel should be working. Hey guys, look, I'm sorry if the link isn't working in the description. It should be. It's working for me. But yeah, I suppose you can go into the Comic-Con International channel, the YouTube channel, and it should be up there somewhere, shouldn't it? Maybe a region block thing. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Wait a minute. There's a... Okay, wait. I'll add a second link. Comic-Con link. I'll add the Comic-Con link, but it is a link to this to the same damn YouTube video. So okay. So Jack Quaid is talking about in Boimler here. Well, no, I don't think there's anything like packed or not. There's no limit because it's just a YouTube video that they uploaded, so anyone should be able to watch it at any time. So yeah. Wait a minute. Let me go on the Reddit, because sometimes Star Trek Reddit has the virtual con, but like sometimes they have like a mirror link or something like that. Oh no, they don't seem to have it. Ooh, Dr. Tana, head medical officer. Dr. Tana is a scary, crusty alley cat. I love that. That's perfect. She's like Pulaski, but a cat, right? That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. I need more Pulaski. Oh my god, I love him. Bajoran, goddamn chief of security. Okay, so he's a wolf. Someone's hailing fire. That's what wolf. I suggest we fire, Captain. No, wolf. Calm down, wolf. Stop firing on everyone, wolf. And every time anyone beams onto the bridge, you're unable to knock them out anyway. So this is what I fear the most, all right? Mike McMahon and Lower Decks in general, it's not happening on the main Star Trek or one of the most important ships in the fleet. On the contrary, it's happening on one of the least important ships, which is fun. It's a good premise and it gives them more liberty. We've seen by the trailers that they're more kind of laid back and casual, and not just the lower deckers, but the upper deckers as well. Like all of the captain and the first officer. But I do hope that they keep at least some of that kind of more I don't know, like distinguished talk that TNG and Star Trek has traditionally. Hmm. Correct. That clip makes you nervous for the show? Please explain, Fathery. Explain. Because I like the clip. I actually like the clip way better than the trailer. I think they should have just released that. I think that's way better than the trailer. Mike McMahon's doing a good job running this. I mean, I suppose that they're all friends at this point, so they spoiler bleeped him. Oh no! Is this comedy? Was this a try at comedy, or did he really just spoil stuff and then they bleeped him? I wonder. This video probably will have a lot less this live stream will probably have a lot less rewatch value as others because it's just me watching a screen rambling on. I'm giving timestamps. At the moment, I'm at 56:15, so 56:17. So if you guys want to try and watch two videos at once, you can. Oh, they'll bleep you, Jack Quaid. Blameless girlfriend. Ooh, okay. I'll try and remember that. Okay, so Tony Newsom says that episode 8 is their favorite. Remember, season 1 of Low Decks will be 10 episodes. Fight? All right. So the Lower Decks cast don't really know about spoilers and don't know how to deal with that yet. They seem to be spoiling everything and then they're just getting bleeped over, but it's not blocked anymore. The panel is not blocked anymore. That's good. So everyone, you can click on the link in the description and check out the panel. I am currently at 57:52, so 57 minutes, 52 seconds. What do you say? Father E, explain to me. Text Trek, come on, speak. Why are you nervous for the show? Why does this clip make you nervous for the show? And Boat Rick, why do you agree? Why are you guys nervous for this? I'm happy. I smiled watching it. I liked it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. People at work, I talk about Star Trek now and then, not too much because I don't want to kill them, but I talk about Star Trek to my coworkers. And it's very hard to get them into Star Trek. They don't seem very interested. This Lower Decks thing, and it may be because I'm very positive about it, but this is what's interesting the most because these people, like the people, my coworkers, have seen Rick and Morty, they've seen Final Space, they've seen Solar Opposites. A lot of them have seen Futurama, for Family Guy. So just animation, generally speaking, they watch it. They also watch science fiction animation. So they're interested in the Star Trek Lower Decks. You think it seems a bit too silly and hyperactive, but it's still just a clip. Oh yeah. Okay. So that was it. Star Trek Lower Decks. I like the clip. Okay, so people aren't liking it too much. Well, to people, you guys aren't, but I'm loving it. Okay, so we get Star Trek Picard. My digital applause is what they're requiring. So let me just clap for you guys. I clapped on camera, people. Proof of clap. Mariner seems dangerous and incompetent. I have a problem with Mariner. I don't like. She doesn't seem incompetent because they've pitched her as very competent. It's just that like she doesn't give a shit, and I don't like that. I don't like that idea. I would want her to take her job more seriously, but that may be done on purpose. That may be kind of a Rafi situation. Start off Rafi in the beginning of the season, she's really goddamn shaky, and she's getting better. She's getting better, and I suppose by the end of season 3, I gotta pay attention to this. Anyway, I hope that she'll evolve and grow as a character. So Patrick Stewart is speaking. He's got the most cutest headphones on. So Patrick Stewart talking new cast members. Like Trip in season 1 and 2. My mother on the tube. Mother on the tube hates Trip. She really doesn't like him. She loves Reed. I'm the other way around. I don't like Reed. too much Reed all the time, but I love Trip. I think he's great. Allison Pill. So Allison Pill has been asked why she what attracted her in Star Trek Picard because it's a very different show to what she's done. But I mean, I've seen her in Divs and Star Trek Picard, which are pretty similar shows, I suppose. They science fiction. They deal with existential concepts. Mama on the tube, mama on the tube. They're all excited about using the F word. I know it's kind of strange for me to say this, but I wouldn't use the F word if I was on Star Trek. Oh, is he going to use his Australian accent? Are you guys excited for Star Trek Prodigy? Why did you retract the comment? I am. I think meeting everyone initially, you know, I was terrified. Hi, I'm Patrick. I said good thanks. Jonathan Frakes is just sitting there in the background. You and the F word are married, though. I do swear a lot in real life. I swear a lot in French too, and French swear words for some reason are just more intense than English swear words. So I sound very, I don't know. I sound maybe off-putting sometimes, but Trucker on the Tube. That's right. I started a new channel, Trucker on the Tube, with a completely sunburnt arm. I would absolutely love like I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wouldn't mind an Australian captain in Star Trek, and he could swear because it's kind of cultural to swear in Australia. Fucking captain's log, eh? I don't like what they did with Seven of Nine. That is my main beef, I think, with Picard, because Picard has ups and downs. There are things I like, things I don't like. Whatever, you know. It's the first season of a show. My main quarrel is what they did to Seven of Nine. They changed her so much, and I really have trouble kind of seeing that how she would become that way. SPS. They call Sir Patrick Stewart SPS. Marina getting cross. So Triangulum, you're saying that you don't think they changed Seven much at all. She was still grumpy and pragmatic as ever, not fitting into the Trek ideal. That's kind of true, and I think that what helped guide Seven into the Trek ideals was Janeway. Without Janeway, she would have never really been how she was, I suppose. And she was always butting heads with her, and always like she always had the most radical solutions. Like, oh, let's leave this crew member behind or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't like the SPS thing. I would call him Sir Patrick Stewart, but then I don't know him personally. But you know, that's just me. But I think that Seven of Nine was it's not so much in the grumpiness, so as you say, pragmatic. I think it's just more like they turned her into too much of a badass. I think they could have given that badassness to Elnor, and actually made a character out of Elnor instead of just having Elnor be, a decoration in the background. I would have preferred that, and I think Civ. I like the idea of Seven. She's found this new thing with the Fenris Rangers and what have you. But I Patty McGee. But yeah, I don't know about the. Yeah, I'm not convinced with what they did with Seven of Nine. But yeah. Oh, okay. So Textrick weighs in here, and he's talking about we're still talking about lower decks. Picard is going on. Let me just kind of mute these guys here. Oh no, I can't mute Brent Spiner, can I? He's always got something funny to say. He's played so many characters that aren't Data. Hmm. Well, now you've put Data to rest permanently, Mr. Spiner, Alex Kurtzman. Hmm. So what? No, that's bullshit. That's a lie. Alex Kurtzman, Akiva Goldsman, crying to get Brent Spiner back to the show. Come on, that's one of his comedy skits. Yeah, just jokes. So you say that you feel like Textrick says it's unrealistic. He feels it's unrealistic for Star Trek that the broken glass in the corridor. Broken glass is fine. I think it's okay because there's surely some sort of bloody robot that's going to come and pick it up, sweep it up, whatever. There's someone that's got the glass picking up duty from the lower decks that's going to go and pick up the glass. I think that's fine. Spiner is hilarious, Bo Rick. You're absolutely right. The cutting of the leg, it's a bit of a stretch, but then what makes it a stretch is that they're kind of fighting in the corridor, because people get hurt in the holodeck doing physical activities all the time. They're playing, what is it, Parisi squares or whatever. They got the shoulder, they got the knee. They're always being hurt. It's just that this is kind of like a corridor context with like two people kind of fighting. To be honest, I find it more far-fetched that she got it from Martok. Though no, it's not confirmed as Martok. She just got it from a Klingon with an eye patch. There are probably many Klingons with eye patches, but I don't know. It just, yeah. By the way, I don't know if it was a rusty blade or if it was a blade with blood on it. I don't know what they were trying to represent, but in any case, I hope the treatment is very effective, because you don't want that rusty or old blood blade cutting into your leg. So, do you guys agree with this? Dominic, the panel host, just said that when the fans heard that they were going to be Borg in the first season of Picard, it hit home for them. It resonated with the fans. What do you guys have to say about that? Did it resonate for you guys when the Borg were in it? I kind of got a feeling of like, oh, they're just using the Borg, like they're going back to what they know. I would have enjoyed them to do something more of like an archaeologic on the archaeology front with Picard rather than going back to the Borg. Lol, look at you worried about batleth safety. I am worried about batleth safety. If I had a batleth, I would have tennis balls on the edges of all of the spikes of my batleth. I actually have a child. I have baby on the tube at home, which means I can't even. I don't have a batleth, but I have Sting, the sword from the Hobbit. I have Sting, but I can't. I can't have it around. They made the Borg boring. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. They made the Borg boring. And they made Seven less nuanced by making her more extreme. But I suppose discussions for another. Look, I love Sir Patrick Stewart's little headphones. I can't make out what's on them, but so the big takeaway from all of this whole hour and 20 minutes panel was a logo from Star Trek Prodigy, for Star Trek Prodigy, sorry, and so confirmation of the title, and a clip from Lower Decks. That's what we got, essentially. I'm at an hour and 12 minutes here and 51 seconds. I'm putting all my stuff out now that the grandkids moved out. I see myself as an old man, Doug. I see myself as an old man, very worried when the grandkids come in. Like, oh, don't touch that. Leave it be. Leave it be. These are my ships. I hope I'll have more memorabilia by that time. No release for Discovery Season 3. That's 2021. But Rick, I'm telling you, I bet you it's January 2021. So Patrick Stewart is an amazing man. I could listen to him read the info on a toilet paper package and be happy. The only thing I have trouble listening to him talk about is the dogs. He's got this whole thing for pit bulls, and I have no problem with what he's saying. It's just that he goes on about it forever, and I'm just not really interested. But I love listening to old people. My grandfather talks about his experiences in the army and what have you, and it's amazing. God, Marina's just throwing things out there. God, you're ancient, to Sir Patrick Stewart. We've had a steady flow of viewers here. Like, you guys have, like, 10 of you have just sat here with me, listen to me ramble on. Have you guys watched the panel? Or are you just listening to me ramble on? Bit of both. Now, questions from fans. Okay, so a fan question. Thank you, Brent. It was a different kind of closure. I don't want to take away from the closure that was given in Star Trek Picard, because people like Starfleet Boy, for example, it was very important to them, and so I can understand that the kind of closure was good for him. But I already had my data closure. I already had my data death closure in Nemesis. Spoilers for Nemesis, people. You remind me of an AMC Rambler. Who's that? The dude from Talking Dead. It's a very strange move to make Picard a cyborg, a shell, a ghost in the shell. That's it. Sir Patrick Stewart has become Scarlett Johansson. Oh my god! There's a bloody question from Starfleet Boy. Holy shit, does he know this? Comic-Con panel answered your question. I didn't even listen. Wait a minute. I gotta go back and listen to the question. I'm sorry. I'm going back. Okay, wait a minute. So 116.13. Wow, I'm amazed. Starfleet boy. Okay. What is the one thing that you wish could be brought out of the Star Trek world into the real world? Okay. Acceptance, inclusion, the understanding of how valuable life is. She said species, Gary, sorry. Trekker Prize. She said we are one species. She didn't say races. So that's why the Star Trek races has become Star Trek species. That's crazy. Ah, see, this hurts me. Jonathan Frakes says that Gene Roddenberry said that in the 23rd century there would be no sexism, no racism, no hunger, and no greed. And yet in Star Trek Picard, there is sexism and well, there's no sexism, but there is racism, there is hunger, and there is greed. Why? Why did you do that? Why did you make Michelle Hurd greedy? Why did you make people hungry and poor? German Trekkie is in the house. How you doing? So we have another message for the NAACP, Legal and Defense Educational Fund. Okay, so this is the donation that they've decided to. All right, well, I finished the panel, people. Was it exciting? Yes and no. It had 7 views when I clicked on it. I just updated. It's got 3,815 now, so was it as interesting as I thought it was? Kind of, not really. I liked the clip. I'm gonna go and have to try and rewatch that Star Trek Lower Decks clip. Thank you so much for joining me. It was fun. I thought it would be live. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought the panel would be live and we would all be reacting live to it. I thought that would be more fun. But that's not how it happened. Starfleet Boy is completely unaware. Come see me live. Come watch me so I can talk to you. Easier to explain. Rather than type, bloody hell. The Picard panel is on. What are you talking about? Is there another Star Trek Picard? Is there another Comic-Con panel of some kind going on Thursday? Now, when is that? Oh, I won't be doing another panel. I just wanted to do the Star Trek Universe panel. That's fine. Thank you, Doug. You guys can go and check it out. Doug, if you have a link, leave the link so that people can click on it. I'm fine. Anyway, I'll have to go and explain to Starfleet Boy here what happened, because he doesn't even seem to know what's going on. Unless someone else has the same Starfleet Boy Twitter handle, but I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think. Yeah, so what do you guys think about all this? Are you guys happy about all this? Are you guys happy about the Star Trek Prodigy announcement? Do you guys like the logo? Because that's all we got. Did you guys like the Lower Decks clip? This wasn't what I expected it would be, but it was still fun. You deal with it, Sean. Haha. Yeah, with the AUN. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is the Sean. This is the way. This is the correct way of spelling Sean. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe. This is probably for the people that are rewatching this after the fact. You can support the channel on Patreon. We can always do the super chats as well. That apparently that I don't know. Well, apparently it didn't work last time. I think Starfleet Boy tried to do a super chat just to test it, and it didn't work. But yeah, that helps out the channel as well. Once I have the amount that I'm reaching for, I will be able to buy all of this new equipment. I'm so happy about that. I'm hyped for that, and I'm hyped for this new Star Trek. Next week, my original series review is coming, episode 5. Well, episode 5 in the release order, so that's The Enemy Within. I like it. It's a pretty good episode. And I have a surprise music thing. I am going to put that out. I'm working on the editing. There's a surprise music thing coming out in celebration of Lower Decks. It has nothing to do with Lower Decks whatsoever, but that will be coming out. Thank you for sticking with me. 1 hour and almost 20 minutes is a long time. All right. Live long and prosper, people. And see you soon.